In this video, you're going to learn how to hit your driver straighter than you have ever done before. So if you're somebody who tends to miss a lot of fairways, then the first thing to look at is your setup, okay? And in the form of the alignment. So this is one thing I find that's common on a day-to-day basis, where you might get somebody that tends to miss fairways to the right or to the left. And we go out on the golf course and we see a lot of inconsistency in terms of where their feet and where their club face is lining up. So next time you go practicing that, the first thing I want you to look at is I want you to stand behind the ball. I want you to look at your target. I then want, from there, I want you to draw a line back to the ball. I quite often use my club as a guide, so I'll put the grip over the ball, I'll put the club head on my target, and I'm drawing a line back where I can visualize something 6 to 12 inches in front of the ball. From there, that allows me to then step into the ball, get that club face square to that target I've just picked out, and then I'm going to take my correct ball position where it's opposite that lead heel, get a slight tilt behind the ball, and then from that position I know that I'm in the correct setup in terms of alignment, ball position, to give myself the best chance of hitting the fairway. Now there's one thing I want to add to that, okay, and it might sound simple, but if you're a natural fader of the ball, then it makes sense to aim up that left-hand side of the fairway in the anticipation that it's going to fade back. Equally, if you draw the ball, aim up the right-hand side of the fairway. So it's really simple, sounds obvious, but actually most people tend to just aim dead straight. So think about your natural shot shape, and that's going to give you more of the fairway to essentially hit. So fader, aim up the left, you've got all of that fairway to aim at. Okay, so you've got the correct address position, you've got the correct alignment. Now talking about the backswing, okay, so the concept of a driver, we know we need to sweep up on the ball. And a common fault I see in the backswing is people getting ahead of the ball, okay? So a common trait I see in good drivers of the ball, they're able to load onto that trail side, okay? So in your backswing, you should feel like you're loading into that trail foot. Now, just to be clear, that doesn't mean sliding. It means staying loaded, staying centered, but turning into that right side there, okay? Very different to swaying. A really good drill for this, club across the chest, and what you're going to do is you're going to try and move the grip end over your trail foot. So as we turn back, we're going to move that grip end over the trail foot. So you can see that my weight is loading into that right side, and that puts me in a position to sweep up on the ball. If this is your first time watching the channel, if you are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. I post videos like this every week to help you with your game. So the third and final tip I want to give you around hitting it straight as often as you can, we've got the correct alignment, the correct ball position, we're loading correctly in the backswing. The final thing is keeping the head behind the ball as you strike it, okay? So as we come down, we're going to transfer the weight, but we're going to keep the head back and behind the ball, and that helps us sweep up on the ball. A really good drill for this, we're going to get a tee peg, we're going to place it in front of the ball around 8 to 10 inches or so, and the idea behind it is that we sweep up, we hit the ball, and then we miss the tee peg. So after we've hit this shot, we want to keep that tee peg in the ground. So let's go through our routine. We're going to stand behind the ball. My ball flight's usually pretty straight. So I'm going to aim straight down the fairway. We're going to draw a line back using that tee as an alignment aid. We're going to put the club face down our target line, build our stance around that with the correct ball position. So I now know I'm aiming nice and square. We're going to load that right side, then we're going to stay behind the ball, sweep up, and miss that tee. Nice and straight. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did enjoy it, as I said, please like and subscribe. Post any comments down below. Look forward to seeing you again very soon.